Okay, so day 3 is in the books. We did about 150 miles. We got our first taste of the dirt on the Trans-East Trail. Started out pretty easy with a lot of paved sections in between through some rural Virginia farmland. And then we ended up in George Washington State Forest. The first section we did was like a mountainous, remote logging road. The road was in really good condition, gravel. We saw lumbering operations where the forests were cleared off, and we saw one car. That was it. It was pretty remote. Got through there, got into West Virginia, did some more paved sections, and then got into this road called Squirrel Gap that was about 15 miles long. Pretty gravelly. It was funny. The corners all seemed to follow the same pattern, where you go into like a right-hand corner, you go up a slight hill, then a left-hand corner that was blind, and it was like we must have done dozens of those same configurations. Some of the corners and dips had some gravel in them that made it a little bit tricky, but you know, we did fine. Just different riding than we get in the Northeast. In the Northeast, we don't really use a lot of gravel, only if they're trying to really fix up the road. When we got done with that, we went and had some lunch at Lost River, West Virginia, and treated some nice southern hospitality. It was Mother's Day. A lot of people were dressed up. It was a nice lunch. Then did some more paved roads, got back into Virginia again, and we did this road called Creeder. We went to this town called Criders, and we started with a 3,000-foot climb to the top of a mountain. It was, you know, right in the side of the hill, carved in, switchbacks. The road was in really good condition. We got to the top of the mountain, and there was a house up there where the guy had been cutting the grass. And as soon as we passed his house, the road kind of deteriorated, and it got a little bit washed out, but again, nothing we couldn't handle. So we got towards the bottom when we found water crossing, and we looked at the water. It wasn't too deep. It was about axle deep in spots, but there were some pretty large rocks under the water. And considering how far away from home we were and how heavy our bikes are and my experience in the water, which is very little, we just decided to push the bikes across. And while we were trying to figure out what to do, my bike fell off the kickstand and fell right over and scratched up the fairing. And you know, other than that, no problem. But we got all 3 bikes across, took a break, got suited up. Right around the next corner was another water crossing, so we had to do it all again. And you know, no drama. But got through there, did some more riding, and decided, well, it's getting late. We need to figure out what we're going to do, and there's no services around that area, so we just looked at the map and decided to head to Harrisonburg, Virginia, where we get a hotel. It was going to be very cold last night, again in the 30s, and went over this incredible Route 33 through West Virginia and then into Virginia, crested a mountain, and had incredible twisties and hairpin turns, 25-mile-an-hour stuff, and just had a lot of fun following Jim on that road. And took a really nice ride into Harrisonburg, got a nice hotel at the Fairfield Inn, had a great Italian dinner at La Italia, and called it a day. And ready to do day 4 right now. Yeah, you gave me a good schooling, man.
Just like
I couldn't keep up with you.
corners.